You heard about Notion several times, but you just don't know if you want to use the application or how to start. So then you are in the right place. What's up guys, I'm Joseph, and in this video I want to talk about Notion, about application that I'm using over past 2 years, and it really changed my approach to productivity and actually increased my productivity over these 2 years that I'm already using it. Firstly, what is Notion? Notion is described by the developers itself as all-in-one workspace, and it's really accurate because I think it's hybrid between all the productivity tools that I was using in last 3-4 years. I think the main reason why I love Notion is because how I can personalize it for my everyday needs, for work, personal life, for everyday things that I'm doing. When it comes to the features, there is a plenty of things that you can actually do with Notion. You can either use it for note-taking, you can use it for creating databases, you can use it for to-do lists. People are building different things in Notion, like trackers for their habits, trackers of their finances, to-do lists, databases. They are building also different dashboards for their business or for their personal life. So there is a lot of things that you can use, that you can build, and also there is like a lot of videos and a lot of information that you can use as your inspiration. So enough theory, let's jump into Notion and let's see what we can do there. So right now we are in the Notion, and as you can see, this is what you will get. I already have created here some spaces, but I'm gonna guide you like from the beginning how you can actually work with that. So everyone is starting with workspaces. You can have a different type of workspaces. You can see that I have my own. I have also one with my friend that we were trying to do some tests. You can have one for work, you can have one for personal life. So for example, some people have like their own businesses. They are managing whole businesses in Notion. So it can be either for personal use, or you can actually use it also for your business and invite all of your coworkers there, and you can actually manage everything there, which is pretty cool. I didn't try it yet. I'm using just for my personal life so far, but I saw it like other creators are making that, and it's really cool. Here you will have your workspace. That's the main thing where you are working. As you can see, I already have here some things. These are all my things. You can also put as a favorites, but about that later. So what you will do first, the thing that you will create like the new page. So this is the new page. You can open it as a page like this, and this is what you will get. Let's say we'll be creating dashboard for your everyday life, right? So let's put live dashboard, create like that. Also there is these 3 dots that I'm doing actually every time. Is here you have like kind of like the settings of the page where you are on. So you can set different type of the font, like default or serif or mono. Me personally, I like the default the most because it seems for me the most modern. But the main things I want to show you here are these 2. That's what I'm doing every time, to make small things and to make basically the page have the all space that you can get. So that's something that I'm actually doing every time, because I like when the page is like more wider and the text is smaller. That's like my personal preference, but you can turn it off. So you can customize the page here, like more things. You can lock the page, add to the favorites. If it's a favorite, it will basically appear here. Also, you can just mark it here. You can page history, but it's just like in Pro. Import, export, move to, basically pretty much. That's it. So as you can see, this is pretty much the blank space that we will get. You can hear it empty with icon. This is somehow predefined things that you can use. You can check the templates, which I will cover later. You can import another page. You can actually create also databases. You can see table, as for example in Google Spreadsheet. This is board, it's like Trello, list, calendar, gallery, timeline. This is pretty much. When you want to create something from the scratch by yourself, you will put slash, and here you can see all the basic blocks that you can see. There is like, it's pretty much a lot. So from text, from headings, you can go to mention page, create date or reminder. You can create table. This is about databases. You can create table, board, gallery, image, code. You can even put there Google Drive, Google Maps. So this is like a lot of things that you can actually put there. Let's put first the text. So actually we want heading, so we will put slash and heading. You can put 1, 2, 3. So for now we want 2. And let's put our everyday life. So the first thing will be work, then we can put heading 2 again. This can be personal life, and another, for example, can be, I don't know, our own business, right? Here you can see the dots next to the heading, or next actually every line of text that you will write. When you will click on it, you can either delete it, duplicate, or turn it into any block of text. You can see here. or you can turn it into the page, and you can actually choose where you want to put it as well. You can also share the pages with other people, so you can make the collaboration directly in Notion and you don't have to go out of that. So as I said before, you can use it for the business as well. So you can also change the color of the text. So here you can see that, for example, the work, we want to have it yellow, then personal life, we want to, I don't know, put it green, and our business, we want to say red, right? Also, you can move the text anywhere you want with these dots. So you can create literally like columns next to each other. You can move it like that, as you can see, and then you can also edit here how space they will have. This how you can pretty much edit text. Well, let's put another text here. So let's say we just want to start with plain text, right? Welcome in the work dashboard, let's say. What I forgot to mention is that you can also put icons and covers. So for a specific page, this is live, let's put heart because it's live. Let's put some cover. You can choose some like basic one, or you can find on Unsplash, or you can also upload your own. I will just put yellow, let's say, or red, so it will be aligned with the heart. So now what you can also do, if you put slash, you can create different types of the text. So you can create to-do lists, so you can create test 1, test 2. You can also marking it like that, or you can create let's put bullet list. You can put bullet lists. You can put this is my new dashboard. You can see that it's also notifying you if you have some mistakes, so you can just put it like that. This is my second new dashboard, right? So you can create pretty much a lot of things. You can put also numbered lists. You can put toggle. It's pretty much cool as well if you have, for example, some, I don't know, ideas for business. You have a lot of ideas and you want to just put it, or a lot of informations that are specifically to one topic. So you can just open it, and inside you can again create something else. You can again create page, you can create to-do list, or you can just have a text, test 1, test 2, then we'll create to-do list. So task 1, then we can go for heading 1, so heading 1, and you can close it, and this is how you can also make it, okay? So it's really nice. But I think that the main power of Notion, and why I love it so much, is because what I'm gonna show you right now is that you can create pages, of course, like different pages. You can create here one page, which will be notes. We'll give it again some icon, then we will make the text small and white. And here, I don't know, you can create another page, which will be this time, again, I will put it like this, which will be this time work meetings. Here you can just, I don't know, heading meeting 21st of November 2021, and you can just write bullet points what was the meeting about. What you can see here in the top, when you need to go back to something, you can either find it here, or you can just go back in these three dots. This is like kind of like the way how you got to this page, so we can go back to the live dashboard. What you can also do here is that you can also create databases. First, you can either create database here in line, which is basically make the database here, or you can create page and create database inside that. So with that you have everything divided. So let's say you want to create to-do list for this work, right? But I don't want to create it here, I want to create just page. So we'll put page, again we will use this and this, then we will put to-do list. What I want to do now is create database. So I will write database. I want to have it as a table. Why not? My to-do list. This will be task. These are kind of like the different properties that you can have. This can be, let's say, progress, right? Or stage of the task. And also every property has type. So you can have different types of properties, from text, number, select, multi-select, date, or you can tag people, files and media, checkbox, URL, emails, phone, and then there are some advanced, which is also relations, roll-up, so you can have relations between different pages. So let's set up the to-do list, just really simple, so I'm gonna show you how it works. So let's say that we want here this to be the stage of the task. We want another one which will be again select, but this time we want to have the project name. And then we want to have checkbox, and let's put that is it in calendar. So for example, what I'm doing as well in my own is that I'm putting, if I already have it in the calendar, so I see what things I planned and what things are not planned. So let's put write script for video, right? Stage of the task. This is how you will create like the selection. You can just write it. You can either select it, but if you didn't create any yet, then you need to create it. So let's put not started, in progress. Then you can put anything for feedback, and then we can put done, right? So you can also choose different colors for any. So let's put this in red. In progress will be yellow, waiting for feedback will be orange, and then we have done will be green. So write script, this is already in progress. Projects, again you can create Notion, how to start with Notion, right? Will be the video. And then yes, I already have my calendar, and also I forget about priorities, so you can also put select and priorities, or actually it will be better if you put as a number, because then we'll put just like it's first priority. Another feature of database is also filtering and also sorting. That's what I'm gonna show you. So let's put that we have a new project. New project can be new video. So how to build my own dashboard, create. We didn't start it yet, we need to create script, and so far the priority is 2, because the first video that I'm recording now of course needs to come out first, so that's the first priority. Let's put we don't have it in the calendar yet. So now what we are gonna do, there is something called filters. So you will go here to the top, you will check this, and you will click on filter. This will open kinda like small window. You can put add filter or add a group of filters. So the filter works that either you can choose one or you can create groups, so you can create like more filters together. But for now we just need like one filter. So when you open one filter, and let's put, now we want to see just the different stage of projects, right? The different stage of our tasks. So for example, let's put stage of the task and is just the ones that are not started. So here you can see that we are filtering just the one that we didn't start yet. Or we can choose they want to filter in progress, right? So you can see we are just filtering again the ones that are in progress. What you can also do is create different view in the database. That's what I really love, because then you can divide either by projects, by stage, or by priority. So you can create a view, and you can see table, which is the ones that we are now, board, which is kind of like Trello, so you can see the preview, timeline, calendar, list, or gallery. What I'm using the most is just table, and I'm just giving them different view, right? So we have the view will be, for example, project. Let's say task in progress. That's better. Let's put create, and if we have two, you can rename this one. This first one that we were in can be, for example, the main one, because there is everything. So main view, and we can delete the filter here because we don't need it. So you put remove. And we'll go to task in progress, and here we want to filter just the one that are in progress. So again, we'll put one filter, stage of the task is in progress. And then, so you can just like click between it, so you will not destroy your main view, and you don't have to create new filters every time you want to see something, but you can actually just change the view, which is pretty cool. So you can divide different types of views. You can also have per project, per stage of the task. Basically, you can create different view for every property that you have. Also, what you can do, you can also sort the things. So you put here, put sort, and you want to have it per, let's say, priority and ascending. So you want to see from the first priority to second. So then if I would copy this, which you can just like put duplicate, this would be, I don't know, fourth priority. Then I would put duplicate, this would be fifth one. So it will be every time sort. And you can see if I would put this one as a third one, let's say, or this one, let's put this one as a sixth. So it will move. So it's also sorting the things. So you can actually also put your things based on priority in the task. So this is really nice how this works, that you can customize it pretty much as you want. Now we went through how to build a page, how to build also your database, your like small to-do list. And now I want to show you one feature that I really love about Notion, and that's how you can link all the different pages together and create kind of like summary overview of different to-do lists, different dashboards. So let's jump into that. So basically here we have our to-do list, right? And now let's say I want to link this to-do list to a different page. So because right now, as you can see, we are having the live dashboard here, and we are having work, and the to-do list is hide in this page. But what if I want to show it here also, the same to-do list, I just want to show it in the personal life as well, because let's say I'm putting all to-dos together to one place, so I want to see it. So what we are gonna do, we will now go to personal life, we will click, let's put link, and here it's like create link database, right? And now we will search for database, which for us is to-do list, my to-do list. And what you can see here, that they basically Notion took it and appearing it here. Of course now it's not that visible because we are having other things, but let's say if I want to have just work and personal life and not our own business, we would delete that. Then you have more space here to actually show that. The important thing and the cool thing here is that you can actually, let's say that we have here write script for the video. Right now, let's say I already did it, so I will put done. And we change it here, and if you will go to the to-do list, you can see that here is also done. So basically, when we mark it in one database, it appears in another one as well. So it's like linked together, so you can literally manage it from different places, and you know that there will be all the time the same information. So everything is synchronized, no matter from where you are actually editing the database, all the data stays the same, which is super cool. Another thing is that, for example, when you are in the database, you can also link pages here to the pages of the database. So for example, in this database we'll open it, and that works also like page. So basically we can manage anything, text, page, to-do list is the same. So as I told you, you can really personalize this. So for example, here if I want to make some subtask, right? So write script for the video, so we need to do research, then we need to create outline, put data together, let's say. And if I would want to link, for example, the notes with the research, I would just like put link page, and I would put notes because we were putting our research to the notes in the work. So let's see here, we have notes and it's linked there. And if you will go to that, it will open and we have there the notes. So as you can see, everything can be linked together and you can basically play with that. As you can see, create something from scratch is time consuming. So what is also one possibility is Notion, is that you can use templates. Templates are either created by Notion itself or by other creators. So you will just go here, where is templates, click, and here you can see all the templates that you can actually have, and it says also different fields. So you can have a design, education, engineering, human resources, marketing, personal product management, sales support. There is plenty of Notion templates that you can actually use for yourself and also customize it. It doesn't mean one template and that's the limit. No, you can really customize it. You can put more templates together. So how to get these templates? You will, for example, go to design. Let's say that you want to do roadmap. So actually you can here first check the template if it's something that is interesting for you, and then you can use it. So you can see, you can even like open it and see how it works. And this is the template called roadmap. It's from design category. And then if you want to use it, you will just click here, use template. And here you can see, this is basically my whole template, right? This is the template that I got. And again, you already have kind of like the filters, you have already sorting, you have also the other properties that you can see here. Basically, there's already everything. So you can either take one template and kind of like explore it and adjust it for yourself, or you can create something from scratch. I would recommend you to use template and kind of personalize it for you, because creating something from scratch can be really time consuming, and especially in the beginning when you don't know what exactly are the features or how actually you can build something, it can take you a lot of time. But if you are someone like me who really likes exploring this application and diving into the features and creating different spaces, then of course you can watch tons of YouTube videos that are creating different spaces. You can take templates from other creators and you can just make it by yourself, everything. That's also the possibility. But in the beginning, it's just easier to go to templates, choose one that you want, and then just start using it personalized for you. As I said, there are also other creators that are sharing their templates for free. For example, me, I took to-do list template from Thomas Frank, or for my YouTube videos, I took one template that was shared by Nicholas Crystal. So basically you can explore either the Notion templates or check for other creators if they have any, and you can just like start using it because it's much easier. And then I would recommend you, on the way when you're using the template, you will somehow discover what can be nice for you and what features you want more or what you don't need. That was kind of like my way, how I was going through Notion, that I start using templates and also like building something by myself, and then somehow start to discovering, okay, this template is nice, but I would want other like this feature than this one. So I just start to like exploring it differently. So now actually we will check how I personally use Notion, so you can actually see what are the features that I'm using, for what I'm using it, and what are the different spaces that I have. I would define Notion as my second brain. It's something where I'm storing all my information, to-do lists, projects, everything, so I don't have it in my head. And I'm using Notion literally every day, every single day I'm using Notion. It's helping me so much. So let's jump into that. So basically, I will just delete that because that's the template. But yes, what are my spaces? So as you can see, I have 4 spaces. Which one is live? Then I have YouTube dashboard, Port Cities dashboard, and Josef Schneider dashboard. If we will click on live dashboard, here you can see this is the one that we created, so we didn't need anymore. So here I have basically all that is in my Notion. I have here first column called live direction, then resources. Live direction, I just have work, vision and goals, my bucket list, wish list. Then I have traveling, when I'm basically putting everything about traveling, like checklist for packing, flight tickets, and it's everything in one place. Resources, here this list I'm not using that much, but every time I have some book or some video that I just want to forget, or some movie or series, I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it now, but later I will just put it there directly, so I will not forget. And then there is live notes, that basically is everything that is not work related or is not for YouTube or anything. I'm putting it there. That doesn't fit to any other dashboard. So this is kind of like all in one dashboard, let's say. And then I have specifically for my work. So here I have YouTube dashboard, so that's kind of my dashboard for YouTube. So here you can see resources, YouTube strategy, that is strategy for my channel, then YouTube idea. So anytime I have some idea about video, I will just dump it there. And YouTube notes, which are any notes related to YouTube. So yeah, anything that I'm thinking about, I will just dump it there. And then there are YouTube projects overview, which are essentially YouTube videos. And here I am in what is the status of every project, what is the video status. So the project status is in general. I'm gonna show you why I have it, why I have it like 2 status in a moment. So here is like video status, if I'm filming it, post-production, review, whatever. Priority, so it's an essential project, if it's something that is really important to do. So since this should be published next week, then definitely it's essential project because I need to record it as soon as possible. So this is kind of my YouTube dashboard. I have the same dashboard for my full-time and also the same dashboard for my own business that I'm starting. Now I'm gonna show you what is my workflow, like everyday workflow with Notion. So here basically I have work overview. First I have my to-dos database, and then I have my project overview database. So the to-do database are just like tasks, right? So I have what is the status, priority, name, category, so what is the project, sprint, which is just in which part of the day I want to do it. Then type, how long does it take to make this task, to-do day, and when is the deadline, and of course if I have it in the calendar. And then I have project overview, which are all the projects that I have currently running. And also you can see here the company. So I have it divided by YouTube, by my full-time or my own business. And also what is the type, either if it's video or it's website design. Also what is deadline or publish. Publish for videos and deadline for the project itself, for different projects than video or photography. But what I want to mainly show you is how I work with projects and to-dos together, because it can be confusing to have it like that. So if we will open some project, let's say this video, starting with Notion, we are gonna open it. So this is the page for the video, and here you can see the different properties. Also it's related to other databases that I have. One database for Q goal, for quarter goals, one database for monthly goals. So it can be related together for me to know to which goal is actually fitting, right? Then I have here the to-do. So this is how is it connected with my to-do list. Like usually I'm using my to-do list on daily basis, and the project overview I'm using just like to see how the projects are doing and if I'm not forgetting any project or not getting delayed. But as we open the video page, so the project page, I'm having here the database that is linked to the main to-do list. As I showed you before that you can put one database to different places, this is the case. So here I have the to-dos that are just filtered for this specific category, for this specific project. So I added filter here. I basically link the to-do database here, but I put the filter just for one specific project, which is this video, right? And then what I can see are all the tasks just for this specific project. So I can see all the tasks at once in one to-do list in one database. But then if I want to see all the tasks that I need to make for one project, I will just go to project overview. I will choose the one project that I need to see, and then I have all the tasks here. And also here under it, then I have the checklist, right? So I have the pre-production checklist, recording, post-production, uploading, post-publishing. It's everything in one place. And also I have linked other things, research and notes, script, shot list. So everything is in one place. So basically I have all information, tasks, script, research, shot list, checklist, everything in one place. And that's essentially why I love Notion, because you can put everything in one place, everything linked together. So you don't have to have like different tools, because for that I would need to have maybe like notes in different application, the checklist for the production in different one, and maybe doing research as well. So basically with that I have everything in one place and I don't have to jump from one application to another. So yes, you can see if I would open like script, is here the script that I use for this video. Then if I would open then the shot list, so these are all the shot lists that I need to make for this video as well. So this is kind of how I work with Notion. I have my own database, my own to-do database that actually I took some ideas from other templates, but mostly I built it by myself. And then I took the project overview. So I have two things, main to-dos, which I'm just going every day one by one, marking the task as a done. Here you can see that I have the status. And then I have the projects overview that are basically just all my projects that I need to deliver, what is the status, and if I want to see specifically the task for the specific projects, it's everything here in this database. So this is essentially how I work with Notion. Of course, I also have different databases. So if I would just see for now all the projects that I have for my YouTube channel, it's here. If I want to see all the projects that I have for my full-time, it's here as well. I am planning to kind of like more develop these dashboards because I believe it can be more useful, but they were creating recently. But mostly what I'm using, as I told you, are these two. These I'm using on the everyday basis. So if you are interested and you want to start using Notion, Notion has two plans for individuals. One is personal, one is personal pro. The personal pro is paid, is $4 per month, and the personal one is free, which I'm currently using because the difference is that in personal pro you have more space to upload files like pictures or videos, but if you don't need that, then the personal one is definitely enough for you. Just disclaimer here is that this application can be really time consuming because you can just dive into that and creating different spaces, different features, and it can really take a lot of time. So if you are a person that you just want to start using it, then I definitely recommend using templates. If you are a person like me that you are freak into exploring application and productivity, then you can definitely start from scratch building your own things. Because it took me 2 years to build everything that I have in Notion now and that I'm using it for every day. So what I would recommend you in the beginning to do, just sit down and write on the paper or to your computer what are the spaces you want to have and for what you want to use it. Like what will be the goals of the spaces, because it will definitely help you to somehow put together all the dashboards that you want to have in Notion. So that's all from Notion for today. If you have any question or recommendation for Notion that I didn't mention, put it through comments below. There'll be more videos coming about Notion in upcoming weeks. Thank you so much for watching and see you in another video.